Welcome back. Now that I've listened to every song off of the album World Domination, I'm ready to move on to Band-Maid's next single. But one of you helpfully sent me a link to a live version of Carry On Living, which is one of the songs that we did off of here. I didn't realize there was a video for it, but there is one. So I'm going to watch that today. If you're new here, what I've been doing is going through Band-Maid's entire catalog in chronological order from back in 2014 when they released their first album, and then every single and every album after that. The next single after this album was Secret Myco Lips, which I've already done because it was a remake of Secret My Lips, which was on a previous album. And then the next single after that was Start Over. So that's what's coming up next, but we're wrapping up World Domination today with Carry On Living live. Now, I believe this was recorded in 2018 at the Zepp Tokyo show, or one of the Zepp Tokyo shows. I don't know. There might have been more than one. So it's a 6-year-old's performance, but it's brand new to me. Hopefully the video and the audio both are of decent quality. If not, then I'll just delete this whole thing and you'll never know that we were here. One more thing before I start. I am going to pause a few times to talk about what I saw and heard. That's the whole point of this video. If you want to listen to the song straight through, it's on various streaming services as well as here on YouTube in just the audio format. And of course, this video is on YouTube if you would like to watch it. Here we go.
瞬間の空気にまだ張り詰めてる一瞬ものチャンス手がくらむほどに揺れ満ちる白い絵見渡せそうのいてをシャイプをポッとて最善を探せ Countdown baby これしかないんだ飛び散ったかけら拾い合って今日も答えは消した誰かの顔に Don't be the better other 会いたいさも信じ違えて Put out stand up できなそう my kill
Well, definitely the video and the audio are of good quality, so I'm going to keep on going. I will say that as much as some people like the really fast cuts, and maybe the band likes that too, I don't know, but I really don't. It's so difficult for me that just as I'm locking on to whatever the new scene is showing me, then it switches again, and my brain and my eyes are constantly hunting for whatever's the focus of that new scene, and it can get a little exhausting, but if you're raised on fast cut videos like a lot of the young people, I suppose this might seem normal or exciting, but for me it just seems hectic and rushed. A lot of the live videos are that way. I really appreciate the ones that will stick with each scene for, just a few frames longer. I haven't actually measured what would be the comfortable length for me, but maybe that's something I should do at some point and say, hey, it actually turns out that 2 or 3 seconds per scene is the best for me, or maybe it's less than that and I don't realize. But anyway, it looks like they're having fun. The sound is, like I said, is good. It was a surprisingly good song, and there were a lot of experimental elements in it where they're, changing things up here. I do like the constant changes in the music. It's the video part that's, throwing me. Anyway.聞いたりはしないで気づいた瞬間色づく世界 I don't get that thing Countdown にこれしかないんだ飛び散ったかけら拾い合って今日も Well, so much for my warning that I pause a lot. I only paused once. Wow, that the song held my attention enough that, I didn't. Wow, I just cut out about, I don't know how many minutes of me trying to say the same thing over and over again, and for some reason my tongue is getting all tied up. I'm trying to say that I really like this song, but I think all the thoughts that I had on the song itself I gave during the audio version that I listened to on the previous video. I do think it bears repeating that the video cuts so fast is hard for me to watch. And that's one reason I don't watch the lives that I know some of you are trying to be helpful, and you've sent me links to some live versions that somebody has taken one of these and then put a filter over it, a visual filter, so the screen is a little grainy. And then they've added lyrics, some in red, some in white on the screen. That would be almost impossible for me to watch, even on my own, much less while also trying to record. So even though I do appreciate you trying to help, I'm not going to react to those videos because there would be too many things happening in addition to the too fast cuts. This is about all that my visual, whatever you call it, inside your brain can handle. One thing I will note is that every time I'm editing one of my reaction videos, whenever there's a guitar solo, I've been counting the frames from the beginning of the guitar solo to the end of the guitar solo, dividing by 30 because I'm recording at 30 frames per second. And then I'm keeping a list of all of Konami's guitar solos by duration. And this one, the first one, there were actually 2 guitar solos in Carry On Living, the feature at the end, and then the main one. The main one here was 26.5 seconds, which is in the top 5 so far. I've only got the ones in chronological order from the beginning to here, but this is definitely one of the longest ones. By my measurement alone, had the longest one at 32 seconds, for those of you that are curious. Unfair Game, Look at Me Baby, Turn Me On, and then Carry On Living. And I know a lot of you don't care about, little statistics like that, but I do care. I sometimes I notice, wow, that guitar solo went on for a while, or that one was really short. And so I decided to start keeping track of them since I have to go frame by frame when editing anyway. All right, now as far as I know, I am done with the World Domination album, and I've already done Secret Myco Lips. So the next song coming up on my next video should be Start Over, which is off the single Start Over. And it does have a music video, I'm pretty sure. And if it has a live, I'll try to find that and we'll do that too. Thank you for spending your time here, and I'll see you next time.